Zell Boy Army, welcome to another spicy video on the channel today. I'm excited for this one. I'm going to show you my complete set of tactics. So this video, we're going to have my ultra defensive, defensive, attacking, and ultra attacking, and it is a combination. My hair's really annoying me at the moment, by the way, boys. I need a haircut. It's going to be a combination of all the best tactics that I've developed and used over this FIFA. So my favourite set of tactics, ready for the last couple of team of the season weekend leagues to help give you boys the best results. This hair needs sorting. Anyway, let's get into the video. Okay, so this is my team at the moment, and these are the tactics we're using. So for the ultra defensive, we have a 4-2-3-1-2. For the defensive, it is a pretty balanced in general 5-3-2. For my more attacking, and I'll explain as I talk about the tactics when I would use each one. For the more attacking is a press after possession loss 4-4-2, and then a 5-3-2 for the ultra attacking. You're probably wondering why, but we'll get to that. For this video, I'm not going to show any specific gameplay. I think you should really want to watch gameplay when it comes to knowing a tactic and how it works, but this video would end up being too long if I was to show gameplay for each tactic, and I have done formation tactic videos on each one of these so far this FIFA, so it's probably worth going back and watching some of those to see some of the gameplay. I'd recommend that. We'll start off with the ultra defensive. So my ultra defensive, I only really use this one when I'm winning a game late on, maybe last 20-30 minutes, probably 20 minutes, no more than that generally, and they start to press. If they press and it's earlier than 20 minutes to go, then maybe you want to switch to this if you struggle with getting out of the press. But this is a tactic that's very defensive, parks the bus basically, and is hard to break down. So it's the second variation of the 4-2-3-1. It's just more defensive than the 4-2-3-1 because the Lamb and Ram become a left mid and right mid. They just tend to defend better, but also allow you to keep the ball a bit better, I find, because of the width that they offer. You've got the two CDMs, obviously. The cam gets back, so you get everyone except for the striker behind the ball. I've not even apparently set that up properly in terms of where players play in the position, but yeah, the tactic for it. Oh, the controls died. Let me swap the batteries. Wondered why it weren't moving. So here we go. We have the 4-2-3-1-2. The tactic for it, drop back naturally and apart the bus tactic. One depth, everyone's sitting deep behind the ball, hard to break down. Low width, so you're quite narrow and compact. And then this is one of the keys to it. The getting out of the press, you'd think I'd just use possession, you keep the ball. No, possession don't work very well in this game. Long ball is a fantastic way of getting out the press because it sends your men forward and allows them to get in behind and beat the press, because the best way to beat the press is to get forward really on this game. It's weird, but that's just how it works. Got to go through the instructions. Balanced, mixed attack, stay forward on the strike. I want the strike to stay forward because even if you come back on defense, they don't. And the stay forward just costs less stamina, allows him to get in behind. You could put get in behind, to be fair, but it's up to you. Come back on defense, stay at edge of box on the cab. Balance, stay back, cover center on the CDM, so it's just very defensive. Come back, stay wide, get in behind on the wingers, the left mid, right mid. You want this, simply put, it is absolutely vital that the left mid, right mid offer width and get in behind to beat the press, and then everyone's stay back on the defenders. I put conservative interceptions to try to stop them when I'm parking the bus from diving in and giving anything easy away. My defensive, this is what I tend to start a game in. This is my 5-3-2. 3 width, 4 width, it's up to you, but the lower the width, the less likely the centre backs are to spread out, which is nice. Not low depth, but not high depth. 5 width, 5 players in box, pretty standard on the attack. Balance. I'm just feeling my opponent out. Don't want to do anything too crazy at the start. 5-3-2 is just a very solid formation for a lot of reasons. Just very well balanced, offers good attack, extra centre back to deal with through balls. You've got 2 strikers, 3 midfielders. It's very good this year. For the attackers, stay central, stay forward. The outside centre mid, so the left centre mid and the right centre mid, balanced and cover wing. Stay back, cover centre on the middle centre mid. He's going to act like as an anchor man for the team. And then balanced overlap on the wing backs. That is vital that the wing backs aren't on stay back. If you put them on stay back, this becomes a super defensive formation, but it doesn't offer anything really going forward because the no width means you only have 5 central players and anyone good will just defend that. The width is key to opening people up. And then the 3 middle centre backs are all on stay back. They're really good for dealing with through balls. Now, you might prefer a more aggressive attacking formation in general anyway, so you could start with this. I've started with it plenty of times this year. The 4-4-2. I use the second because I think the CDMs just offer more this year than a centre mid. But the 4-4-2 second is a very well-balanced, consistent formation. It's very good in press after the possession loss because you cover all areas of the pitch in the 4-4-2. You can get in the face. The left mid, right mid can occupy the fullbacks. And then 7 depth, basically, paired with press after possession loss, is very, very hard to play against. The 7 depth does auto offside traps. You'll see me talk about that in videos before. Auto offside traps are an absolute nightmare to attack against because the computer just basically push up together at the right time. Not high width, not low width. Then standard on the attack again. I find this just works well in a lot of formations. Balanced attack, for me, is most situations the best. If I was losing by a goal, maybe 2, and there's still plenty of time left, I might switch to this. You don't want to go to the ultra attacking too early because the constant pressure which you'll see in it will drain your stamina, whereas this press after possession loss, it's more aggressive, it will cause more issues for your opponent. It's a pretty good one to switch to. I've showed you the instructions, have I? Yeah, I did, yeah. Okay, and then let's look at the ultra attacking. The ultra attacking, we're using 5-3-2. You're probably thinking, why? Well, in the 5-3-2, it still offers you the 3 centre-backs, so you don't just get obliterated if they get past your press in the ultra attacking. It gives you width, and it gives you 5 attackers to dominate centrally. With constant pressure, you are going to be winning the ball back a lot. They're going to really struggle with that. Constant pressure is basically just having press on the whole time, as the name suggests. 10 depth, I want to be in their face as much as possible. High width, so they can't just spread the ball out wide to keep it. Fast build-up on the offensive style. I hate that in general, but on this it works well because as soon as you win the ball, your players look to get in behind. That works really well with constant pressure. Simply put, with constant pressure, you're going to be winning the ball high up the pitch. If you don't win the ball high up the pitch, you're a bit screwed, but the whole point of this tactic is to get in their face and win it off the defenders. So fast build-up then allows you to get in behind quick. Fairly high width, so they can't keep the ball against you. Lots of players in box, corners, free kicks, really high, just so when you get the ball, you've got a lot of attacking options. And then for the instructions, stay central, get in behind, stay forward. I've not changed my players' positions for this because I've only just set this up. But this is what I've been using this year. Get in behind because as soon as you win the ball, you want them to run in behind with constant pressure. Get forward, cover centre on the outside centre mids. You could put cover wing, but I generally find you just want the midfield players to stay in the middle on this. And then I want balanced on the middle one just so he offers a bit more support. Join the attack overlap on the wing backs. Stay back on all the centre backs. And there we go. Those are my complete set of tactics. Tried and tested throughout the year. I hit, I think, 13 30s, something like that this year, with mostly using those tactics. Appreciate you guys' support as always. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Keep it spicy, and I'll see you in the next one.